Hey folks, Post here, welcome back to another Poem Masters video, and another banner, another should you summon video, which everyone gets mad at every time, because, of various reasons. But anyways, here we go. She's finally coming. You guys know me, huge Sabrina fan. I think she might be my favorite video game character ever. I'm pretty sure. And I will be summoning for her for sure. As soon as she drops tonight, live stream, we're going to go ahead and try to get her 5 out of 5. Well, it depends on what the president, honestly. If the president is still 100 sync orbs per summon, then yeah, we're going 5 out of 5. If it's not, if it's something else, then we'll see. But yeah, again, tune in tonight when this drops for the summon stream. So that should be fun. Anyways, let's get into this. So as usual, we're gonna go over the sync pair first. Sort of analyze sync pair and see if it's worth it or not to summon for. Let me make a really bold prediction first. For I would say at least 50% of you guys watching the video right now, this video is completely pointless because you do not have any gems. A really bold prediction right here, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys spent the gems already on either Red, Steven, or Signature Alyssa, and you guys probably don't have gems, which is unfortunate. And hopefully we do get some more. I mean, we are getting some more gems, right? The Battle Villa's coming back tonight as well, right? So there's that. We get gems there and all that stuff. So yeah, there's that. I'm sure we will get more gems. But at the moment, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't have gems just because you spent a lot of them just on Red or Steven, which you should have, right? Those are really high value banners to spend them on. So anyways, let's get into Sabrina. So Sabrina and Alakazam, Psychic type, weak to dark, support. It's a support. And the stats are, honestly, I mean, they're not anything crazy, but like, right, for support, generally what you want to see in a support is really high bulk, and you have really good bulk here, but I guess we've just been spoiled recently by the likes of Rotom and whatever, just like insane amounts of bulk, right? So even though 584 bulk is really good, it's kind of whatever in comparison to Rotom, right? You're nowhere near. Well, I wouldn't say nowhere near, but you're just not as bulky as Rotom, but still decently bulky. As for the other stats, do check out the special attack stat. This is a pretty decent special attack stat for support, right? It's higher than what Rotom could do, right? That's higher than Rotom's stat, and do also keep in mind that it megas into Mega Alakazam, which then the stat just goes up, right? It's actually 40 or something. Points in special attack or something, but yeah, after you mega, just much better stats, right? All around. So also decent speed for a support. A lot of supports don't have good speed, honestly, and it's nice to see a support like Sabrina have really good speed, which would be really good in Battle Villa, right? Speed and in single player helps your team out a lot, and once you mega, that speed just a support with almost 400 speed. You don't see those too often. So anyways, let's go over its moves. So as Psybeam, which is it's one attack move, I guess. Dire Hit All, not Dire Hit All Plus, but that's not that big an issue, which we'll go over in a bit. Sixth Sense restores a bit of an ally's HP, drastically raises an ally special attack. Drastically raises an ally's accuracy. Drastically is +3 special attack. What the heck, right? +3 special attack and raises accuracy and heals them. This is like a tailor-made for Land/Dragonite support move, right? Hyper Beam isn't 100% accuracy, so you raise accuracy on that. Dragonite doesn't have any special attack boosting moves. You go for that. That's +3 when you use it once. Use it twice, +6. You could restore their HP because they have Now or Never, which cuts their own HP in half, and then you could That's what I would assume, 40% HP back from that, right? This is like almost just tailor-made for Dragonite. It's so fitting for Dragonite, right? And you have Reflect, which is, Reflect, right? 3 cost Reflect. And then your Sync move turns you into Mega Alakazam. You have Unflappable, prevents you from flinching, raises speed when you enter the battle. So even with that really, really good speed sap, like you even get more speed from speedy entry. And Dauntless, special attack cannot be lowered, which doesn't seem like much until you realize you have really decent special attack, good speed, and a really good offensive set, which once we get into Synchro, you'll see much better, right? And after you Mega, you replace Psybeam with Psychic, which is an actual decent damaging move, right? Not decent, it's a really good damaging move. And then, so first things first, if you're like me, if you're a Sabrina fan, if you like Sabrina, if you like Alakazam, obviously pull for it. Don't care how good it is or whatever, right? Just go for it, right? just like, if you're a Hilda fan and you like Hilda, and doesn't matter how good she is or bad she is. More so bad she is. I mean, she's not bad. It's just that like she got outclassed, which is unfortunate. She's actually really, really good, objectively speaking, but in comparison, she just gets outclassed. But yeah, if you're a Sabrina fan, pull for her. if you like Alakazam, go for it, right? But there's some other things to consider as well. So first of all, it is a Spotlight Scout. It's a Spotlight Scout, and that means 7% rates, and also she'll come back in future banners. So generally with Spotlight Scouts, it's whatever, right? Usually my advice is to probably skip the banner and wait to get her or the character in future Pokefair banners. And I think this would be the case as well, even though she's Sabrina, which to me, anyone skipping Sabrina is like, what are you doing, right? But objectively speaking, because I know not everyone's me, not everyone's a huge Sabrina fan, you don't really like, she's not essential, right? And we could demonstrate that. Look at her moveset. So her moveset looks a lot like Lyra Meganium, right? Lyra Meganium, you have Dire Hit All and Light Screen, and for Sabrina you got Dire Hit All and Reflect, and then the difference is Sixth Sense, Sunny Side Up, which Sixth Sense, let's be real, blows Sunny Side Up out of the water. This is not even a close comparison. Sixth Sense is much better. And another comparison could be made here with Sixth Sense with Signature Alyssa and Rotom, which people compare Breathtaking. I wouldn't compare like the only really like similar part to these two moves, honestly, is just that they raise accuracy, and that is an important part to these moves, right? Because before this, it was just really, really hard to raise a unit's accuracy, because raising accuracy is just so broken in this game, right? But if you do compare these two, Breathtaking has 1 use, Sixth Sense has 2 uses. Breathtaking reduces sync move countdown by 2, which is huge. Sixth Sense does do that. Breathtaking raises crit rate of 1 by 1, even though, well, you only have 1 use. But Sixth Sense raises special attack by 3 stages, which I guess objectively 3 stages of special attack is technically much more damage than crit, but crit is a separate multiplier. It just depends on what unit you're buffing, right? What else? Both give accuracy, and Sabrina also gives HP, right? You heal instead of, I guess, the sync move countdown here, right? This is Lyra Meganium. This is Sabrina. And here's the thing about Sabrina as well. Because when you look at the set, it's like, okay, whatever. It's basically, it's kind of like It's kind of like Hilbert plus Rotom plus Lyra, which honestly isn't whatever, but just in comparison, right? It's kind of like a special attack version of Hilbert plus Meganium plus Rotom, right? Not if you look at the Synchrid, because she is coming out with an expanded Synchrid with the banner. So she's dropping immediately with an expanded Synchrid, and this expanded Synchrid, oh boy, is this... Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why maybe you might want to pull for her, even though she is on a Spotlight banner, just because you need so many copies of her to make her like an absolute monster. She's already good without the Synchrid, don't get me wrong. But with the Synchrid, look at these insane skills she has. She has Dire Hit All Critical Swad, which raises crit rate of all allied sync pairs when you use Dire Hit All, which inadvertently just turns Dire Hit All into Dire Hit All Plus. So there goes the Lyra Meganium comparison, because you're not getting Dire Hit All, you're getting Dire Hit All Plus. That's Phoebe and Dusknoir at level, right? And everyone knows how good Phoebe and Dusknoir is, right? How like absolutely crucial Dire Hit All Plus is in this game. It's, yeah, wow. And on top of that, you get some other really, really good stuff. You get Reflect Pep Rally 2, which sharply raises the speed of all ally sync pairs when you use Reflect. What? Right? So there's that as well. +2 speed when you use Reflect. So that also blows the light screen out of the water, because for Lyra's Meganium's light screen, well, you just set up a light screen. But with Sabrina, your Reflect, not only do you reduce physical damage, and which would be huge in Battle Villa, right? You're also getting speed from that as well. And the other thing about Sabrina's Synchrid, and why it's so awesome, is that you could basically turn Sabrina into Striker, right? Look at these offensive stats, right? 268 special attack, 391 speed. Those are solid offensive stats, right? And look at her Synchrid. You got Psychic, you got Psychic nodes, you got Psychic move gauge refresh, and look at all these passive that helps you offensively. You have Critical Strike 2, which coupled with Dire Hit All Critical Squad, that gives you 100% crit, so you're getting Critical Strike 2 every time. You got Critical Countdown, which 10% chance of reducing the sync move coundown when you land a critical hit, which obviously helps there as well, right? Recuperation, if you're using Alakazam as a striker, which you could do both. You could do both, right? It's a support / striker. It could do both, right? Especially if you're in Battle Villa, you're just running extremely tanky team. You go with a recuperation, restores HP after you use a sync move, right? Great move for it's one of the best, honestly, one of the best passives for Battle Villa, right? It's just great. You got MP refresh and move gauge refresh for Reflect, again, phenomenal in Battle Villa, especially with the Pep Rally 2 as well. You get speed every time you do that. Actually, you get 2 move gauge refreshes. Although I don't think it's necessary to pick up both. But hey, if you're just running full support, you can do that. You also got Grand Entry, which raises special attack when you enter the battle. You got 6th Sense ramp up, raise the special attack every time you use 6th Sense, right? You got MP refresh on 6th Sense, which is great, obviously. On the ropes, reduces damage when you're in a pinch. When hit by a physical move, that plus Reflect, you're not going to take any damage when you're in a pinch from physical moves, right? And then you got Dire Hit All MP refresh coupled with that. Again, for Battle Villa, just phenomenal, right? Or you go Side Beam if you want. And there's also stat nodes, which is present in every expanded Synchrid. So Sabrina Alakazam is an absolute monster. Definitely an absolute top tier support. Up there with all the others, Delibird, whatever, Rotom, right? Dusclops, definitely up there with them, right? One of the best supports in the game. It's just that, again, if we're talking about if we're gonna summon for her or not, it's the issue of it's on a Spotlight Scout, right? It's not a Pokefair. You don't have increased rates, and although the one incentive could be, if the Datamined stuff is true, that she will come out with presents, and the more copies you pull for her on this banner only, the more presents you get. And assuming it's the same as the Reds banner, right? 100 Sync Orbs per summon. If you have money, honestly, if you have money and you want to save time, 100 Sync Orbs, 500 total if you're getting it 5 out of 5, and you're a completionist. That saves a lot of time, honestly. That saves a lot of time grinding for Sync Orbs. And I'm not. It really depends on your own circumstances, but generally, if you do work, right, everyone knows time is basically money, and would save money in that case, which decreases the time you spend on grinding for Sync Orbs, then sure, that's also another reason to pull for it. But again, generally, Spotlight Scout, if you don't care about the Sync Orbs, if you're fine just grinding them, taking like a week to grind them all out, let's be real. It takes a while to grind them. But yeah, otherwise, she's good, she's great, but like in the same sense, in that would you summon on a banner, like let's say it's not Sabrina, let's say it's someone else. Let's say you don't have Dusclops and a Dusclops banner comes up. Would you summon on that Dusclops banner? Probably not, right? Probably not. Is Dusclops good? Yes. Is she a must-have? No, but she's really, really good to have, right? Same with Sabrina. Same situation here. To me, she's a must-have. But, yeah, she's not a must-have, but she is really, really good, and you probably would want her sometime down the line during, your play of this game, right? So, anyways, there we go. That's me for this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, I will be summoning for her live tonight when she comes out. So tune in to that. And good luck to everyone else who is summoning on this as well. I will also hopefully, I don't know, I might get, I will be streaming some mystery dungeon later today as well. So tune into that as well. That should be fun. Anyways, like and enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. And I'll see you guys later tonight then.